Welcome everyone back to the Cardinals franchise here on Madden 19. Week 3, and the Bears are visiting this week. Bears sit at 1-1. The Cardinals 0-2. A major collapse last week at Los Angeles in a divisional matchup. Ended up where we were today. Scored our first offensive touchdown last week, but that's about the only highlight there was. New challenge this week. Have a very good Bears defense to take on, and a struggling offense, which I believe our defense will be able to handle. But it's time to put up or shut up, as we are underway in Arizona. And Cunningham will take a knee about 7 yards into the end zone, and that will bring out quarterback Mitchell Trubisky in this offense. Trubisky's had a pretty decent season so far, 46 for 63 with 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, and over 400 yards. And they start off with another pass today, completed. And take a quick look at our Bears offense. Cody Whitehair and Kyle Long will be anchoring the interior of that O-line. Jordan Howard will be seeing most of the action today, but for the Cardinals, Mike Glennon actually got the start in trying to fire it over the top on 3rd down. That's how quick that drive ended. Trubisky back to pass. It's Burton, his tight end, and he will be dragged down after about a 5-yard gain. Take a look at our Cardinals defense. Defense that has their ups and downs so far, with a pretty good front 7, nothing too special. And in our secondary, Jamar Taylor and Patrick Peterson will have their hands full. And intercepted Patrick Peterson. He's going to take it inside the 45 of Chicago. First down, Arizona. And there you see Patrick Peterson showing off a little bit. 3rd and 1 they give to Jeremy Hill, taking place for the injured David Johnson. 3rd and 13 now. Back to passes. Glennon, he's going to fire it. It's tipped and caught, but it's not enough for the first down. Arizona takes a 3-0 lead. And just like that, before I can even get to my next sentence, there goes Chandler Jones getting a sack on Mitchell Trubisky. 3rd and 21 now. Trubisky loading it over the top, and Buda Baker is able to tip that away. And first down they give to Jeremy Hill. Tough run for a yard. Take a look at our Chicago Bears defense. Akeem Hicks and Jonathan Hankins will be protecting the edges, with coverage from Aaron Lynch and Leonard Floyd are the outside linebackers. Adrian Amos will be protecting the deep middle of the field for most of today. Give to Jeremy Hill again on 3rd and inches. He goes nowhere. A failed 4th down attempt on 4th and inches. But it doesn't matter. Patrick Peterson, excuse me, get his 2nd interception of the day. Another 3rd down. They give it to Hill. Hill's going to fight, and he will lean forward. He has the first. Nearing the end of the first quarter, Mike Glennon going to lock and load and fire it to Larry Fitzgerald, who got 11 and a first down. Continually moving these chains is what the Cardinals need to do. Firing, and it's caught by Eli Rogers. Into the second quarter now. Second down and 5. Hill and Gresham in the backfield. They give it to Hill. He's going to get back to the line. Arizona does end up settling for another field goal and firing it deep. That's Burton. He had a wide open Antoine Bethea is not going to catch him. 75 yards. Taylor was unable to make the toe shoestring tackle. And Chicago is up 7-6. Firing, it's intercepted. Malik Jackson making moves down to the 20 of Arizona. They only settle for a field goal though, and here comes Arizona in a 10-6 game. If you can keep it close with Arizona, they just might do something with it. They do nothing with that drive. Here comes Chicago on a 3rd and 13, and complete to his receiver Miller. Past the 45 to the 46. 3rd and 9 now. Big stop needed for Chicago. And Buda Baker got airborne there, making sure that pass was deflected. 13-6. And it's a fumble. And Eli Rogers was able to recover that fumble that was ruled a backward pass. 2nd and 13. Lennon and Hill in the backfield. And Hill with the rush. He's going to carry, I believe that was Akeem Hicks for about 3. But that's as far as that drive goes. Approaching the 2-minute warning, and there is the playmaking of the Arizona defense. 3rd and 6 now. Give to Howard. Howard breaks one tackle, carries another defender, but does not end up getting the first. Lennon back to pass. He's going to lock and load. He's got Kirk. He's got Christian Kirk deep. Christian Kirk inside the 20. Down to the 15. Arizona calls a timeout. 1st and goal now at the 5. And Eli Rogers has the catch from Mike Glennon. What a play, and we are all knotted up at 13 apiece as we head into halftime. Take a quick look at some numbers. Arizona is leading in every category except average yards per play. But those rushing yards, those total rushing yards, has got to get above 15. Take a quick look at some games around the field. Battle of Los Angeles. Rams and Chargers all knotted up at 14 as we enter the half. Jared Goff and Phillip Rivers both having pretty good first halves. A lot of game to go. Dallas visiting Seattle, and the Cowboys and Seahawks both 2-0. But Cowboys looking like they might be starting to slowly run away with it, leading by 10 at the half. Into Kansas City we go. San Francisco, divisional matchup for us in the coming week. But they did lose to the Chiefs. Chiefs are 3-0. Patrick Mahomes looking great with his numbers. 3rd and 8 now to start off the half. Firing in that's Jeremy Hill. He's only going to get to the 30. Goes nowhere. Chicago did have a drive where they were able to get into the end zone. I'm sorry, I believe I lost that clip somewhere. But it was a rushing touchdown for Jordan Howard. Or, no, it was a pick 6. I'm sorry. It was a pick 6 from Mike Glennon. We're firing it deep over the top. Bellamy has it. And they're going to chase him down inside the 15, down to the 11. 1st and goal on the 1. Fake to Howard. Dylan Cole almost had a sack. Firing wide open is the fullback, John Kuhn. And just like that, Chicago is up 14 points. Firing it, Eli Rogers with a toe catch. toe tap catch. And the Cardinals are putting together a very, very good drive right here. Mike Glennon gonna run for it, gets 3 yards, down to the 10. 3rd and 1, biggest third down of the day. Jeremy Hill fights his way into the end zone. Arizona down by 1 score now. But here comes Chicago on a 3rd and 12. Well into Arizona territory. Firing it. Broken up by Antoine Bethea. They only manage a field goal, now down by 10. Firing it deep over the top. And Larry Fitzgerald unable to get under that one enough. Into the 4th quarter now. Arizona down by 10. Trubisky firing. That's Miller again. Miller across the 50 inside the 45. Down to the 44. But now he moves down to the 22. Trubisky firing. Wide open was Miller. Touchdown Chicago. That's his first touchdown today. And it was his first one of the season, actually. And Arizona's got to start putting something together. 4th down and 3. Mike Glennon with the give to Jeremy Hill. And they say he got it. Mike Glennon play action now. Fire it to Jermaine Gresham. Haven't really called his name a whole lot this season so far. Play action. Now with the 41. Play to fire it to the outside. Lucky that was not a pass interference call on the Bears. Firing it. Jeremy Hill has it. Down to 32. 3rd and inches on the way. Play action. And that's intercepted. Malik Jackson. Mike Glennon did not get a full. Did not plant his feet all the way. That's Eddie Jackson. Excuse me. I've been calling him Malik all day. Here comes Mike Glennon firing it deep over the top. He had Christian Kirk, but just overthrew him. Arizona's going to take over after a failed Arizona 4th down conversion. 3rd and 25 now to give to Jordan Howard. And he's met in the backfield, 1 yard loss. So with about 40 seconds left, this game is all but over. At this point, you're just padding on some stats. Mike Glennon did have a very good day. 32 of 52, well over 300 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks to Eddie Jackson. Patrick Peterson himself had a multi-pick game. A lot of work needs to be done on basically the offensive side is really where it needs to be done. Had our first complete offensive game today, but we still have more to do. Defense does need to start picking up some slack. They've dropped off the past 2 weeks. But thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the series. We'll be back with another episode very soon.